Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on Supergirl Season 3, and today we're going to be talking about Episode 7 because they just released the title, and also they released the synopsis, so it's all really interesting, and we're going to be breaking it down in this video today. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up, and subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss any Supergirl videos this year. The title of Episode 7 is actually called Wake Up, and to me this is very interesting, and I'm sure many of you guys have recognized the relevance of this title because this episode is rumored to have Mon-El actually returning and Saturn Girl to be introduced. So the last thing that Mon-El actually said in the season, and I don't expect him to be in episode 5 or 6, the last thing he actually said was wake up, and that was in Kara's head, and I think that has some relevance considering it might be foreshadowing that he's going to be coming back during this episode, as he's going to wake up from the dream and he's going to be back home, and it's going to be like a dream for Kara because obviously with Mon-El back it's going to be crazy. Even though Mon-El's going to come back changed, we know that. Check out my video yesterday if you missed it because we go over all the big Mon-El updates with him coming back. That's what I think the title has relevance to. So Chad Lowe actually directed this episode, and if you don't know who he is, he was in episode 4, so that was last episode of Supergirl, and he played Thomas Coville, the leader of the cult. So apparently he's a really good director. I've never seen any of his pieces before, so I do look forward to this. The whole premise of this episode actually looks really intriguing, and I'm so excited for this. So here is how the synopsis goes. When Winn and the team discover an alien ship has crash landed deep underwater beneath National City, Kara/Supergirl is called in to investigate. Meanwhile, Hank attempts to bond with his father. Samantha, eager for some understanding of the changes she has been experiencing, looks to her estranged mother, Patricia Arias, for answers. So she's going to be played by guest star Becky Buckley. So we're going to be talking about the synopsis, we're going to be breaking it down and giving you guys some theories. So in this episode they're going to discover the pod that we actually got to explore inside last episode, so that was episode 4. We got to see that there was a load of back to tank type things within it, and obviously there are some sort of stasis pods to actually help them stay alive. Whatever's inside there, we don't know what's in there, but there's been some speculation. Some people think it's Mon-El, some people think it's other world killers, and my theory is that it's other clones of Rain, so like prototypes. So I actually went into detail in my last Mon-El video, so I said I will link that in the description below, and I will. So guys, go check that out if you missed it. But basically I will quickly recap because this has relevance as we're going to be exploring this pod during episode 7. So I'm guessing the person that we saw with the hand on the glass actually got out by this time and caused some disturbance, and basically something has got the attention of Winn and the team because they actually find this deep underwater alien ship, and obviously this is very strange. So the reason why a lot of people actually think it's Mon-El is just due to the fact that this episode Mon-El is rumored to be coming back, and also due to the fact that some people have tried to decode, you know, the writing on the actual pods within inside the pod. Apparently it makes sense, but to me I don't think that's going to be Mon-El, because remember, Mon-El went out to space. I don't think retconning his situation, sending him out to space and then actually just bringing him straight back, that he apparently crash landed sometime in the past it would have to be, and it wouldn't really make a lot of sense if it was the Legion of Superheroes within inside those pods, just due to the fact that they're most likely going to be from another world, and the DEO would have detected anything falling through the atmosphere because they obviously monitor all alien life on Earth. And a lot of people still, after all this evidence pointing it against them being actually in the future, that being the Legion of Superheroes, they actually do think that the Legion could be in it. But the thing is, the thing that doesn't make a lot of sense is, if they are from the future, why the hell would their pod be there? It would have had to have crash landed in the past, not the future. So a lot of people do think it's the world killers because in the comics Rain has other world killers around her, so that would make a lot of sense because we are supposing this pod is from Krypton, and it does seem like something sinister is going on, and I think the storyline would work better if it was some sort of villains within inside those. And my theory is that there's actual prototypes or clones of Samantha, so that being Rain, within inside those. But check out my other video for more in-depth detail. Samantha's mum actually holds a secret as to who Rain actually is, that being Samantha, and Samantha has been noticing throughout the episode, so I'm sure we're going to get some experiences with Samantha actually having powers, and she's going to be like, what's happening? So she's going to be slowly evolving into Rain by the time of episode 7, and she should be full on Rain by episode 9, I would hazard the guess. and this episode she's actually going to be confronting her estranged mother, so obviously they haven't seen each other in a very long time. She would probably be the only one to actually know that Rain is actually not from Earth, so it's going to be very important, and potentially she might find out that she's from another planet. So that's it really for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like sharp